Hey, comedian Ricky Glore here. Well, that's going to be for you to decide if I am a comedian, if I'm funny. Um, I know some of you might already be chiming in and be like, "You're not. Stop, please." But this past weekend, I had some shows and I tried a new format on Friday night. It still contained a lot of bits that I've been doing and I've been working on that I know have worked, traveling and stuff. And but the format, the structure of the show was going to be a little bit more loose. It was going to be a little bit more audience interactive, and a pretty good outline that I felt comfortable with going up there with. And even though it was pretty off the cuff, I still weaved in things that were pre-written and based on the outline that I decided I was going to do. I got a weird feeling after the show from the club, and I hate ambiguity. So, not going to give you the complete story. I happily will in a future video, but I recorded the set, and I'm like, I don't think I'm delusional. I'm pretty sure I know when I have an audience. And I sent it to a couple of comedians and friends, and they're like, "Oh no, that's that's stand up. Like you wouldn't have to. You did what you're supposed to do. You entertained for 45 minutes. I actually did an hour, and so the video is the whole show except for like 2 minutes. The final closer, my phone. I recorded it too. I have a quality, and it cut off. But I found out today because I reached out to the club. I was like, hey, if we could just clear the air, the temperature changed a lot, and I don't really know why. I would love to just give me a call. Called me. He told me that the amount of people they had leave the show that Friday night and wanting comps was so many. And then even more so the next night. The next night I did my traditional stand up because I felt the weirdness of the pressure. That's part of the more of the story. They're like, but you're a nice guy and you were nice to us and you're nice to the club and nice to the wait staff and you're such a nice guy. You're nice to me, but it's nothing to do with that. It's just, basically stop doing comedy. And then we talked about they hired me based on clips they saw online. Well, that made me get in my head. I was just like, yeah, but I was like, oh, one of the clips you shared was a clip of me doing audience participation with a person on stage. And it was like, oh, but you, in this show, you had someone on stage for 20 minutes. I was like, was the audience not with it? And again, so this is what I'm leaving up to you. Anyone out here watching this, comment and I will send you the video of the recording of that show on Friday that got me asked to never come back to a particular comedy club I just went to. That it was so out of left field, so ridiculous that this comedy club's like, we can't contain this art or this comedy. Comment and yeah, I'll share it with you.